All right, so recovered from disastrous game wasn't recording problem. Gonna stitch this on, so from your perspective on YouTube, the quality should get better. Hopefully. Here. Let's see. I have nightmares about that happening. That exact problem. Forgetting to hit record and just losing the VOD forever and there being no evidence of it. Let's see if I just polyp into this from here. It's inside this thing, but maybe if I'm the ball, I can get to it more readily. Maybe not. I realize the egg can kind of climb stuff. Interesting. I didn't quite get far enough in there, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll come to that one later. Is there anything else I can really do here right now? Launching over there is going to be rough. Maybe I can use tying to get over there. It's like I can't really gain height with this. Maybe I can use the tire to get over there. Let's try that. It's a track? No, it's like a line. I'll try that one more time. Or if I had the energy to turn into a ball there, I could touch the roof, maybe. That's not going to make it. Okay, that's fine. Try some other levels. Street Gland, there's 20 energy to get from here. Let's try to do that. Probably roll my way into Cultivation Tunnel at some point. If I can do this, maybe. Doesn't quite fall far enough in there. Okay, but I have more energy now, so I can afford to turn into the polyp up here. I want to do this first, I guess. I don't want to wait to do this until it's easier, but Interesting, if you restart, it's still counting down. You're probably not intended to do it that way. Yeah, let's give it one more try, and then probably come back here with an easier tool later. Got it? Oh, I got it. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, there's a double one there, so we polyp. Gotta like perfectly land inside that thing, which is easier said than done. You like clip back out if you don't time it exactly right. I did touch one of them. That's not right. Okay. Maybe I'll get a more useful ability for hitting that later, but I can try to hit the one at the bottom for point 2. And we did. Don't know that I can get up there successfully, but I can try. Is that? Oh, it is. That's cool. It's kind of hard to see before the color change there. Go check out body flora. Why not? Okay. Whoa. Big, great and heavy. I want to try that guy. Oops. Well. Oh, so this is also as an entrance to Gloop Prison? I see. So if I got it here, it would clear it from the other zone that I could get there from. Alright, so form, big, try. It is really big. I got that unlocked. This big is also nice for being able to see the structure of the stage more cleanly than you can with look. Here, actually being a polyp is useful, not just to fit through the gaps between the orbs. Okay. Cool. What else we got over here? Sigil of the body, humanity sigil. So you want to be big here, I feel like. So you can make out the structure of these blocks that are appearing as I move. The ball is also acceptable, since it can climb shit. Has good friction, I guess. Humanity sigil. Okay, now the stage is done. Pulsing cavity. Good. I think if this game didn't have the energy mechanic, it would be like 100 times less interesting. Like, I would still think it was cool and would try to play it, but it's really, really satisfying to try to build up your energy over time, I think. It launches you up. Okay. Hit this pulsing cavity. Some of the music in this game makes me think of like post-rock, like Godspeed You Black Emperor. Or like Mono. Godspeed You Black Emperor is one of my favorite bands. Lat. Just have to. Flying saucer, no vertical movement. Okay, so we can give that a try. Let's do form, flat, try. Oh, I don't have the mana for it, or the energy for it. I don't know if that's a launcher there. It looks like that launches me. Use that to launch the other body across the way here. That just sends me to my death. Okay. So we know we want to get up. Try to get up. Going straight up is still a thing that's kind of difficult for me in general. There are tools in this stage to enable that. Hey, Paypros, wild game. Doesn't play super well with the video encoding algorithms. Okay. Let's try to launch up this thing. Oh, this would be... You would get so sick in VR. You might die if you play this game in VR. Okay. I could try getting over to this ring over here. So that doesn't really give me a lot of forward momentum, but I could try switching to the, Oh no, it's actually okay. I was gonna switch to the tire, maybe. There's actually nothing marked over here, though, so what does coming over here do for me, if anything? What is this is a great question. It's a platformer. I'm not guaranteed to be a ball. I'm an egg right now. I'm unlocking energy, and the energy lets me transform into different things. Abstract platformer would be the best thing I could call it. Okay, so we're gonna do stop. Okay. So from stop, can I get somewhere helpful? I could try to launch myself with tire. I can't really move forward at all. I could try to do tine. And then do stop again. And then turn into a bowl and try to fall right on top of it. Oh, if that works, it's gonna feel so good. Oh, what the fuck? It's inside a thing? Fuck. Okay, okay, hold on. We can still do this. Polyp costs 9. And then I can turn back into a ball. So Polyp. Fuck yes, that was so awesome. That was cool as hell, man. All right. So to explain, when you turn into a polyp, you turn into these like this group of balls, but your center of gravity is wherever the center of those balls is. So if one of the balls drops away like this, it falls off the edge. Now the center of gravity is inside the thing, so I can use it to clip through stuff, right? It's fucking crazy. Okay, let me see what else I can do here. I think you were telling me about everything, yeah. Oh, it gets tough to see, okay. So, there's still stuff to do here, right? But I don't see any markers of things that I haven't done yet. Okay. Oh, there's stuff right at the beginning. Right above me at the beginning? That's what I was missing. Okay. So I'm trying to collect this energy. Is what I'm calling energy. When you pick this stuff up, it increases your max energy at the top right corner of the screen. And the reason you want energy is because you have to spend it to turn into stuff, and you turn into stuff as a way to... Like, this ball lets me climb things, but I didn't have the ability to do that at the beginning. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, like, launch upward to get to this shit. That worked. That worked. I like when you activate stop, it pauses the music. That's really cool. Simoleons. Everything's on a big sale right now. I'll have to pick it up. Alright, let's try to get it here. Nice, got it all clear. I love that when you try to transform into yourself, the pop-up is you already are. That's good. Okay, so that level's done. That was Humanity's Sigil. Did I get another sigil just a second ago? I haven't done Big Temple. Let's go to Big Temple. Okay. So... turning into a ball is kind of an easy go-to play. Temple of Big. So can we clip inside this thing? So we turn into Polyp. And then we fall off the side of it slightly. Now I'm inside the... What the fuck? It was actually a bunch of crates? Jesus Christ. Okay, well I got some of the energy. When I first saw it, it looked just like a box. Alright, let's restart and do that again. Big form would be here. Oh, okay. I see. Let me put that on my bar then. I haven't used Prey in a while. I can probably turn that off. So form... big... Let's get rid of Prey temporarily. So now we're big. I see. Makes it easier to roll that thing. I probably have to clip into those things, so... Bake Temple? Let me restart. I'm gonna try to polyp into these other things here. I probably should just go ahead and be ball. expensive to initially swap to it, but I have enough energy now that I can afford to do it. So... Polyp. I want to drop pieces of my essence off the edge here. Now I should mostly be inside there. Okay, so we clipped inside the box. And then I'm going to restart to get my energy back and do that again with the other box, because this is +1 energy, which is pretty good. Okay. So, again, turn into Polyp. Drop the balls off the edge. I'm already kind of in there, aren't I? I guess you can use the line to tell whether you've clipped in far enough yet or not. Not as much as I needed to be. Whoops. Oh boy. Got it. Okay. Gnarly. Yeah, that's a cool power too, the one that makes you grow. Okay, so if I get big, what does that do for me? Anything? Probably need to polyp my way in here again, but that requires more energy. Whoa, that's fucking crazy. Okay, now? Got it. Alright, so there's still stuff directly above me if I can find a way to get up there. I guess I could try using the regular ball to climb. Oh yeah, this level's much bigger than I thought. You'd think I would have guessed given the name, but... If I look at the wall, I can continue to climb here. Okay. Don't think I've gotten stuck yet, but if I turn around, I'm gonna fall. That's what I wanted. I wanted to grab onto the ball. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're on this little sphere. So I can try to clip inside of it again with Polyp. Really like being on a sphere like this and just like your essence falling out from outside of you. That's like so fucking trippy. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that differently. So let's try again. Got it. Okay. Polyp's really cool. It's really hard to describe what the fuck it is that you're doing, but I get it. Okay, so let's try to get this other one here. I guess there's the thing I can climb right at the start. Let's come around from this side, maybe. Definitely energy to pick up here. Yummy, yummy. Okay. Can I hit these balls from this side, or am I gonna have to... Come on, nice. Made it. Okay. I don't really have a good way to jump right now. I just go straight, is that enough? Nice. Okay. I might be able to hit this little moon here. Yes, okay. There's still shit to do on this stage. There's a thing on that circle. It's my best way to climb right now. I could just try to climb the side of the level. That worked before, although the only problem is that if I turn around to look and see where I am, I lose track of what's happening. So let me just go as far as I can, I guess. I guess this is where a look would be really convenient. Is look an actual transformation? Okay, I think I'm like close to the, if not on the ceiling right now. Once I can land on one of these planets, then I can try to drop down onto stuff from here. Okay, I don't think I can make that. Fortunately, I landed on the least helpful one. I can probably tire my way over there, and I'll still have... Well, no, tire costs 25. So I wouldn't be able to turn back into a ball if I did that. You can see that I did get all the way onto the roof, though, so that's doable, and it doesn't take very long. So if I just follow my line a bit... Oh, but it's going to disappear behind me. Okay. You can only have so much line visible at a time. Alright, I'll just try to do it for longer this time, I guess. I have to orient myself pretty quickly once I drop off the ceiling. This was like the color scheme when I got up here last time, but I'm gonna keep going a bit. Alright, so we're gonna drop from the ceiling like now. Come on, get this big Jupiter motherfucker! So close! Ah, motherfucker, no! Hold on, tire, because maybe I can still get there if I turn into like an egg or something. Nice. At least I got something. Alright. So there's still way more like little planetoids up here. Now, out of curiosity, if let's restart. If I turn into a big circle, I don't know how much friction this thing has. Can it also kind of easily climb the walls? Not as well as the regular ball. It gets stuck eventually, whereas the regular ball does not. Okay. Okay, here I could turn up. Okay. Let's just use the regular ball. So let's go. We want to be able to drop onto that guy. I guess there's a bomb down here that I didn't see. What does this do? Oh. Probably should have hit that first, huh? Okay. Form menu. Let's try it. Just like if I drop from a height. Let me add it to my form bar really quick. So bomb can replace. I haven't used car in forever. So okay. It's potentially going to be really helpful if I can learn to control it. Oh my god, this thing rules. This is the jumping ability that I've needed for the whole game. But okay, I gotta be really careful. I need to get it off of pushing in the left stick because it's easy for me to do that by accident. I guess we can make that big. Make this... Okay. Bomb. This is great. It's cool to let me do it the hard way before, though. Okay, I'm kind of in a holding pattern right here, so this is not ideal. So if I bounce on that, that helps. Okay, now we turn into a regular ball. We touch this planetoid. And then in theory, I can loop around and hit the guy on the bottom. Super ball is clutch. That's excellent. Oh, but this is a problem, isn't it? Because I can't really touch the bottom of the thing unless if I'm micromanaging the camera, which is hard to do. Oh, that makes sense. I really like how much control over trajectory they give you in this game. It's not too much, but it's enough to feel like you can do something if you're holding the stick in a certain direction. Okay, so I could probably tire my way up to that thing if I can bounce high enough, or near enough to it. Launch myself down again. Whoops. If I had enough to be able to launch and then turn big, that would be perfect for that exact situation. It'd be great if I could just bounce directly into it. That's really easier said than done. Could do stop when I get close to it. That's probably the better strategy here, and then I can make an informed decision. The arrow is where I'm gonna go. Oh, hell yeah. All right, sweet. All right, so we still have pickups on this stage, question mark? There's a warpy boy at the bottom. Is that outside the stage? Holy shit, where even is that? Whoa, I didn't even see this. Fuck yeah. Okay. All clear. Beautiful. That just like sets you close to the top of this room. All right, that was a really fun one. I probably did it in a really inefficient way, but it still felt satisfying to do. Site. Bake temple. Okay. There is an outer wall here. You can probably use bomb. To touch those. Fake. Man-made human. try that. No fucking way. Okay, we're gonna try that a bit more in a second. Suddenly regular platforming rules. Hold on, let me just turn into this thing right away. Well, he's too tiny. He can't jump. Yeah, basically, as you unlock the forms, and then you can bind them to your buttons at the bottom, so you can switch between them, and they all cost a certain amount of resources, and some of them are really crazy. So, like, this one, where is it? Grew? You just get bigger and bigger until you run out of energy and die. So if I turn that on... I got something for doing that, though, so it wasn't necessarily a bad play. Bake. Okay, let me try that. Or I could do, like, big. That's pretty useful for picking up some energy. Oh, it's like bowling. I don't think you need any of the forms to beat the game, or to get everything more accurately. Where's the one I'm missing? It's in here somewhere. Got it, okay. You could solve everything just using the physics. And then as I get more energy, I can do more and more fancy things because I can stay alive for longer. Okay, so I need to be able to clip into this thing, right? So currently a shitty ball, not a good ball. Oh, but I can move this thing. So let's turn big and knock it over. Okay, that worked. I want to try, what is this baked human? Not the best area to attempt it in, I think. So I could probably use grow to get that thing. It seems kind of annoying to reach otherwise. Or I could just do big, maybe, and then roll into it. Oh, shit. Let's freeze, and then let's... tire, maybe? And then, oh, egg is too much of a launch. Okay. Yeah, beat the game as an egg. Okay. Stop is so fucking interesting. I love it. I don't have enough energy to turn into a ball there. Overlaunch me again? It did. Okay. I could try using this. Let's try to turn into the climby ball right away and just try to get higher maybe along this side thing. And then try to just land right on top of it. Hell yeah. There's so many things that are make this game kick ass. One of them is how forgiving it is and how you can just kind of freely restart. You can, like, get the energy and then immediately restart and you keep access to it, right? A lot of the stuff that I find frustrating about a game like Super Monkey Ball just isn't present here at all. There's just, like, no stress whatsoever. Okay, I can see if this warpy spot does something helpful. Overdid it. Just puts me back at the beginning, essentially. I don't know what else is in this stage. Okay, there's an energy, like, straight above me at the beginning. Okay, that's... Oh, it's like a diving board. That's cool. Okay. All clear. Got it. Fantastic. Sick level. I'm getting to the point where I might soon have all the abilities I need to do all the stuff that I want to do. I guess polyp is great for clipping through something if I'm from above, but I still don't really have a great way to clip through something from the side. Well, other than, let me try, because this level I haven't done, because I haven't been able to get through the wall on the other end, but maybe if I do grow and then try to shrink myself. At least get the loot on the other side of it, maybe. Yeah. No, this game rules so hard. I'm really impressed with it. It's extremely fun. It's very unintimidating to play. Outside of, like, visually, obviously, kind of being noise, but you make sense of it more quickly than you'd expect. The human brain is impressive. Okay, Grew. Go. Okay, well that didn't do what I was expecting. I guess it's because when I grow like that, yeah, I'm clipping through the wall, but who cares because my center is still outside the wall. So, let me see if I have any other ideas to deal with that problem. Is this a window that I can fit through? No. There are other areas that had something that looked like a window. Maybe this is, though. Ah. Oh, no, it's just transparent. It's not actually a window. But can I polyp my way through it? Yes, I can. Sick. Okay. Oh, I love video games so much. Okay. So we get the energy that's in here. That is +3 energy and form that I don't have yet. Okay, but then I rise back through the material, so we want to get up here with more resources. So let's go... Is this like an exit? Not really. Okay. So let's polyp in this corner. Gets me through the wall. And then let's get on top of this box. Might have to do this twice to get both of these resources. So we polyp. See you, Babe Ross. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I love it. That is further down than I thought it was. Okay, hold on. Fuck yeah. Every time you set out to do something that seems crazy and you succeed, it's like maximum dopamine. I cannot tell you how awesome it feels. Chunk of flesh. All right, yeah, that's what that is. And this like weird trippy cube hallway. There's a lot more going on in this zone than I thought there was when I first visited. Okay, so we made some good progress. I don't know that Chunk does any favors for me here. Maybe it like slops on the ground. It's good for slowing down abruptly without necessarily using stop. Okay. So now that I have a better sense, I might actually be able to squeeze through this wall. Maybe that only works because of the window at the entrance there. So let's go here and then take advantage of where the camera is pointing and try to do polyp. Oh, that's not polyp, that's tire. Shit. Oops. Try Chunk higher in the air. Okay, I will in a second. Polyp is B. No, this only really does what I want it to. The outside area here. I guess because this is transparent, I can pop out further. Polyp. try chunk out here somewhere. Also get the exit really quick. Just require clipping through the floor. Okay. Oh, I see. That's why that's working. And I rise back up because there's an extra block in there that I didn't know about. Okay. I'm going to be out of resources after this polyp, but I can at least turn into an egg. Okay, hell yeah. So if I had resources, I could continue here. Specifically if I had enough to turn into ball, but I think I can make it happen if I start over and come back this way. So I'm not going to be able to get up the loop-de-loop. Okay. So... ball... Oh, I see a little gap in the seam there. That's what I was originally trying to do. Ah, okay. Just need to be able to clip into there from any side and see if there's an easy way to get in, though. Doesn't require clipping. I had to get in twice before, but I think there's a path in that doesn't require me to do something twice. Yeah, if I just go in through here... I think that's a drop right there. I don't have enough for ball, so I have enough for big. I might cut it if I get enough. Don't hit the warp. Don't hit the warp. Okay, go, 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 go. Hell yes. Oh, that's always great. Okay, cool. I don't think I need anything else in here for now. Let's keep getting outside over there. So then we polyp and then warp. I imagine that everyone's path through this game is like wildly different. I will try chunk in midair at some point. There's a lot of other things I'm attempting at the moment. Huh. It's cool. Cluster Tines nerve atrophy. It's 90? I don't even have 90 yet. Holy shit. Okay. Then I'm just trapped in here. Okay. I like how, like, you know, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, you can end up with some, like, old reliable tricks that are pretty useful. There's still, I'm sure, all sorts of other crazy tech. Okay. Is this whole wall real? I guess we'll find out. I have enough that I can polyp and ball one more time. That might not be feasible if this wall extends to the heavens. Well, I went through far enough that eventually I clipped through. Oh shit, seriously? Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I think I know where this is gonna put me, and it's gonna be really fucking funny. Let's keep rolling down here. I think this is like barely through the wall that was blocking me previously. I love the music on this stage. People on here? What the fuck? That's cool. I don't think this is gonna reach a point where it causes me to fall forever. I guess we'll find out about that in a second. It's just really tall. Okay. I can see if I can clip through part of this, maybe. I don't think that's a seam, technically. It's like a tunnel that fits through here somehow. Let me see if I polyp right now, what happens. Not in a great spot, then I just fall to my death, okay. I can try one more thing. I can see if there's a seam to fit through over here, and if there's not, I can try getting in from above and just try to drop more directly above the location here, but I don't see any seams. The tiny gap wall here. Try that thing that costs 90 energy at some point. Get on top of this eventually. Too much and started falling. Okay. Try to drop a couple more polyp balls, maybe. Or I reached the limitation into where my center of gravity is. Okay, I don't have the energy to fit through here again. Let's see. Okay, so if I had enough power to do one more polyp, I could get in this little cube. So maybe I'll farm up a little bit more energy and then come back here. I think there's like an entrance into this thing that I can see. Okay. Let's get some low-hanging fruit. So I feel like if I get up to like 70, or rather 80, maybe would be good enough. Pulsing cavity. Decent amount of extra. I want to get above me somehow. Try using bomb. If I get close to it, I'll hit stop. Probably need to be right around there, actually. It's more of a sphere than I initially realized, so I might actually just be able to use the regular ball to climb up there. Let's try just using ball. I guess I should try to use chunk here. Oh, there's a hole in the wall there. Interesting. Very difficult to see one way. Okay, I see. Do that, and then we can try to do tire, maybe? Ah, close. I needed to launch a little bit higher. Might be able to just tire immediately, honestly. I have to already be slightly in the air, though. It's not very helpful. Could also try getting really big. Let's see. Just for fun. Got me some resource, at least. Super Ball doesn't exactly bounce the way I expect it to. It doesn't do like equal and opposite. If you fall from really high, you don't bounce straight up. It's probably too random to reliably get me up there. There's probably something more reliable that I could do. I gotta get better at timing the release on that. It's too difficult for me right now. Let's see what Chunk does. Oop. Oh, right. I have to be already off the edge. Okay. Is it the idea that it just kind of like drops like a stone? So it's like stop, but if it was what I originally thought stop was going to be, which was stop in midair and then just completely fall flat. I'd still see that being pretty useful. And it's super gravity. We didn't try bake. Oh, hey, that's where I want to be. Fantastic. Way to go, Bake. I think we'll just turn into a ball here. It's 5 energy, which I'd love to see it. Yeah, that makes sense. Chunk Temple. All clear for Chunk Temple. It's like too simple, right? There's got to be something else going on here. Maybe it's just the energy. All right, that does get me to 80 though, so that might be enough if I go back and try to do this again. Yeah, that would make sense. Gotta do the math here. It cost me 9 to polyp, 15 to ball. So I do have to return to ball here to be able to climb up this wall, but after that I think I have to switch to something other than that, like just regular bowl or egg even, maybe. So I don't think I'll need to climb once I get on the cube. I guess we'll see, though. Like, that's like a optical illusion, essentially. So, polyp. Drop several of the balls off. I want to end up in the room with the cube. We want to turn into an egg would be the cheapest thing, just in case I have to do something else. Or I could just do that. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I see. I see what happened. I would have wanted to have fallen further to hit the thing. So then, polyp again. Well, I probably need to do it from above so I can actually reach the thing. Oh, fuck. I did not. I pressed in the stick. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Well, do it one more time. Now that I know, though, I can probably get it from a single drop there. I didn't need to get the extra energy for this to be possible. Try to get it where I'm already lined up with it here would be nice. I think it's really smart that you can get the different forms and some of the exits in different locations too. This game is structured brilliantly. Like, I basically have no notes. It's a perfect game. So let's just try to do this, line it up better this time, and transform at the right time this time. Here we could turn big to try to make sure I touch it. Oh, I overshot it a little bit here. Hopefully I can course correct. Earth. Go to Earth? The experiment came to Earth, which was boxed in and some final terminus. A prison built or found or burrowed into. Okay. Whoa. This is a level. Need to have a lot of these, though, to be able to really get far. Let's see, what's my best option for just straight? I guess this is pretty strong. We could try to do that once it launches me. Once I'm already on that trajectory, right? Whoa. Whoa. I'm on the inside of it. Okay. It's fucking cool. I really like the way you load it into the level and you see it in the distance. Plus 123 max. Holy shit. Alright, well now I can do all kinds of shenanigans, right? In theory. I can probably grow to get up to that thing. Let me try to polyp my way into it, though, because that's what I've been doing. Whoa. 23. Earth? Pump. What does this do? Has like a little indicator there of range. Chair factory. That would be death. I feel like it gave me a fucking shitload of energy. I'm still gonna try to get all the other energy, because getting lots of energy is really satisfying to do. What we got up here? Can't climb that. Also can't climb that. A weird, unclimbable surface. Alright, well, I've got lots more options now, so I can try onto this. I see. Okay. Chair 100. Placeable chair door hole. Okay, what the fuck? So it's a way to place a way to go to the chair factory from anywhere? Why would I want that? I mean, it's a chair factory, I guess. They weren't lying. It said the stage was done, so I just want to see if there's anything in this big circle here. Just like go into an infinite fractal. Oh, it feels like the game just crashed. Hopefully it's saved. Okay. Normal and fine. It's good as shit. Okay, let's leave here for now. Chair factory. Earth. Waterfall mandala. I didn't see this before. Oh boy. Side elbow. Probably grow to grab all this stuff. I'm gonna try to avoid grow cheese because I feel like I have enough energy now that I could grow cheese a lot of stuff. But here I know what I would do to grab it otherwise. So I wouldn't feel too bad about doing it here. So I'm gonna get some moderate clinging somehow. What does this launchy boy do? Yep. Okay, so how do I get up there? Tire doesn't really work from the ground. Most of my options for getting off the ground are tricky. Let's climb up here and then try to drop on top of it since I can see what I'm doing from here. Nice. There's still more to do here, really? Oh, way above me. Okay. Oh, shit. I didn't even see that. Okay. I'm about to drop off the ceiling here because I don't have a great angle. I think I can continue to climb it until I'm... Let's go ahead and switch to the Super Ball. I thought I saw the way out at the beginning. Yeah, it's in there. What's my best way to get up there now that I have more options? I see. Once I cross through this central sphere, it gives me like a false ceiling above me. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but... I have enough energy now that I could tire my way up there a bunch of times. If I can get used to the button presses. Oh, not like that. That's good. I was originally thinking of when I saw this. Getting there. Now, if I can just turn into a ball instead of an egg and touch the inner wall here, I'll be able to climb up it, maybe? Climb, 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 climb. You're falling, you're not climbing. Oh, shit. It's using way too much energy here. I'm gonna have to, like, launch at it from a totally different direction here. Okay, I can do that to reposition. Then try to aim better. Oh, but now I'm stuck on the wall. Fuck. Climb up this wall here. I got it. Hell yeah! It feels so good to succeed in this game. Okay. Grab temple. Moderate clinging. Grappling needle. Okay. Try. Okay. And it costs me... That's useful enough. I probably just want to have that. Get rid of the blip, I guess. So it's like it shoots a thing in the direction you push the stick, and then you grapple onto it. Wow. It's like more doable than it looks. It looks horrifying. Nice. Okay, we still have some energy to pick up here. get it there? No. It's my best way to get this guy. Grappling hook. There we go. Okay. So, start with the grapple. I don't think I can quite reach that from all the way down here. It does have to travel. There we go. Grapple might actually replace a couple of my other options here. So let's grapple again. Okay. Freeze. Grapple again, and then I'm probably not going to be able to reach that, but I can try. Nice. Feels so good. Every time. Whoa. The Lie Frontier? What, like a tiny white room of some kind. Deity. Digital anti-god. Yeah, so I like load into this room end to end, and I'm like trapped in a tiny white circle, basically. Can I polyp cheese my way out of this? No, because there's nowhere for the balls to get out of the circle that I'm trapped in, right? So, are there even any of my abilities that would make a difference in here? I think the answer is no. I could just grow as much as humanly possible. Gives me a bunch of energy. And I die. But grow doesn't actually, like, my center of gravity is still inside this little circle, so that doesn't really do me huge favors. Oh, I guess I grabbed Deity. What's that? One-time use. Okay. Gonna break the circle that I'm in, basically. Yeah, I love it's like feels like I'm like surrounded by gods. It like reminds me of the scene in Majora's Mask. You're surrounded by the big giants, right? Oh, this eventually causes the ball that I'm in to get destroyed or something. Okay, I guess that one-time use wasn't super literal. Already used. Okay. One time per stage, maybe? Let's see. It might be literal about the one-time use. Let's see. Might be able to move as I launch into the room, because it spawns me above this thing. Maybe not, actually. Oh no, that really was one-time use. Did I need that to beat the game? Did I fuck something up? Nothingness Frontier. Big does me no good. Okay. I like it though. I think it's really cool. Like the way this level makes me feel, it's like I'm like becoming enlightened, right? Or I'm sealed by the gods, right? It's not even good. Yeah, the idea that maybe getting deity just doesn't do anything is fucking awesome. I love it. I'm a big fan. All right, so if I were to do Gru again, if you get too far out of that circle, maybe if I do that and then if I try to transition into, hold on, let me move some stuff around. Let's make Polyp again. And then let's do Gru can go on. Yeah, that doesn't do that because I'm not actually moving outside of this thing, right? If I did stop, I'm still contained inside this, like, thing here. Okay. And the cost gets prohibitively huge over time. So maybe this is like, do you have the energy to be able to clear this room? Okay. To be able to hit the exits by growing outside of the thing that you start in. I don't know, but I'll come back to it. This is fucking cool so far. I got a lot of stuff to do. This game's really only 10 hours. It feels like it's so huge. Chair factory's all clear. Earth, I felt like had other exits, but... Oops, we want to do tying to get over there. Earth? Okay, when I got here originally, I went to the chair factory instead of to Earth question mark. Whoa. Okay. Still kind of legible. I'm really impressed at your brain's ability to make sense of this, right? Because it's almost just pure visual noise. Like, I imagine it's somewhat harder to watch someone play it. Understand what the fuck is happening. Okay, let's try to clip inside here. Aim that better next time. Yeah, that last section was pretty wild. Earth! Exclamation point. And there's some energy in the corner. This game is like what it's like to experience ego death. It's fucking sick. I love the music. Falling forever, okay. So we can try doing the tire trick to get over to that thing. There is a window to get out of here near where that is. Like, I feel like when I finish this game, I'm going to see God. Let's do Gru here, I think. I think I can safely hit it from there. Really? Seriously? I guess not. Okay. Nice thing about stop here is I can use it to try to line myself up better. Nice. That was the only other pickup in here that I could tell. Try to grapple my way up onto that. Up. No x-axis movement. 300. 2 energy per second. No shit. Okay, I haven't used the regular bowl in a while, so I could try that. Yeah, that's pretty fucking useful. I've found other ways around not having that, but... No, I don't think so. What was it called? Flat? I thought I got one. Oh, here it is. Right. I think it was really expensive when I first got it. Oh, I see. So this is the very fast x-axis only, no y-axis. I see. That's cool. Oh, there's 2 exits from here. Interesting. Let's try to hit this one first. Oh, okay, that's right. I don't get to save them here. This will be like the chair exit from earlier. Whoa. Okay. Immaterial descender. So it clips through shit and goes down, it sounds like. Let me find everything else. Experience nothing. Spider. Are these all things I could have gotten from other levels? Because if this is like a little cheat area to get all of the power-ups, I wouldn't want to get them all from here. If there's a better place to go for them. Or if it's just throwing some extra ones at me at the end, I guess that's fine. Okay. Try to stay away from the other power-ups here then. Okay. Continuance. Okay, that's a thing. Accuracy 552. Commiseration. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I was used to that being ball. Machination 690. Alright, so I think tire is probably the cheapest way to get up there, although I could try doing this. Pretty expensive though. Hey, thank you, Kara. How have you been? Yeah, thanks so much. Hope you've been doing all right. Okay, if you can't find it, it's probably directly above you. Whoa. Okay, it's just gonna continually loop, isn't it? Okay. So if I just do this, how high can I get? I guess the major energy cost here is just activation. And the overtime energy cost is pretty absorbable. Oh, there's a thing there. It's a form? Let me try to hit it. Yeah, it's like an abstract platformer. It's really fucking good. soul. Everything is maxed. What does that mean? I feel like I got this during the tutorial or something like it. Is it literally just like you can go anywhere, but it's extremely expensive? That's cool. Okay, let's stop. And then let's try to... I think I have enough tires and eggs to get over there. Stop. And then egg into this little room. Nice. Supplement Aphrodite. This game feels impossibly huge. I assume there's a bunch of shenanigans going on where, like, some of these areas, it looks like there's a ton of different exits and they don't really meaningfully go to different areas, or it looks like there's tons of exits but there's actually only 3 and it's not that big of a deal to go back and revisit all of them later, right? But it feels enormous. Okay. Aphrodite 27. What else has this developer made? Because this shit rules so hard. Hard to get in there. Okay. Beatify. I do want to get, well, I guess I thought that level was going to be like, oh, here's a little cheese level to get all the shit that you missed, but that wasn't exactly what it was, so. It only had a couple upgrades, so I don't feel too bad getting them there. Okay. Got that. So one up there. Let me see. Natural cone, which gets 999. Okay, so I can't even use that one yet. I'm like, I have a broken amount of energy. It's like, nope, still don't have enough to do everything. That's fucking crazy. Okay, I can take this loop-de-loop. I can probably also just, like, grapple my way over there, but... I feel like everyone's gonna have an almost completely unique playthrough of this game, which is really cool. .5, okay. How many forms do I have? Up to Beatify. Try going off this way. I don't know if grapple is allowed to grab onto pickups like that. I guess it is. Okay. Grapple is fantastic. I think the thing that really speaks to me about this game is that great argument for games as art, but there's also a really like fun game in here. Like if it was just like the crazy visuals and the crazy audio and the crazy level design, but it was structured like a walking simulator or something where you're just kind of like moving through these crazy visual acid trip spaces, I think it would still have a lot of merit to it. But actually playing through it and collecting everything feels really fun. I guess you get to a point where you've got such a good solution that the game just kind of solved, and so you kind of like transition into a new stage of fun at that point. But it's still been cool getting there, I think. I'm not mad about it. Don't think I can quite reach that from back here. Oh, maybe I can. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Old trusty. Old reliable. And then we're an egg. Nice. I think that this is a game that everyone playing it will eventually break. You'll do something, you'll get some kind of power, you'll discover some kind of very useful combination that like carries you through a lot of challenges. But there's this, if you think of the game as having like a multi-act structure, there's like a phase in around the second act where like you haven't broken it yet, but you know that it's conceptually able to be broken. And you're still really trying to have to work pretty hard for some of the upgrades. That phase is awesome. I don't think it's possible for that phase to exist forever. I think you'd have to like add in really hardcore gating, and you'd have to patch out a lot of like sequence break shenanigans, but like that's the whole game, so you can't patch that stuff out because that's like all the fun, you know? Can I polyp my way out of here maybe? Let's see. 1,000 eggs. I don't think polyp will work because this is a big circle again, right? Unless if there's a hole, okay. Now you're an egg. Oh hey, it says Extreme Evolution Drive to Divinity. So that's where we actually want to go. We can fly up there. Let's see. Let's try to aim like into that little room. Stop, and then egg. Yeah, as soon as I saw that tire thing, I'm like, I bet once I have a shitload of energy, I can just use that to get all over the place. Combined with stop. I love how sometimes you get in one of these levels and there's this like 10 tiny little energies all back to back. And then you'll do a level and there's none of them. It's so cool. Tire's sick. Big fan. I think I can still touch the floor here? Okay. Being able to clip through stuff is very strong. Although it is limited in places, like bamboozle. I can try to get that energy. Yeah, it sounds to me like somebody like slurping out of a cup. I have a feeling, even though I was really stressed out about the VOD getting fucked up, I don't think it's gonna matter. Because I think that this game is so hostile to any encoding that even my local file is gonna look like shit. And then YouTube's probably gonna compress the shit of it. It's not gonna look much better than it would on Twitch anyway, so... I might end up just, instead of trying to stitch them together, because stitching them together is going to be a nightmare because the file size is going to be so huge, I might just try to have the first part be episode 1, and then I'll, like, record a bumper at the beginning and end of it. It's already hard to parse on my screen, but yeah, this exists to not be a streamable game. It's actually incredibly legible. Like, kind of blows my mind what the human mind is capable of legible. We don't want to be falling forever. Those things suck. I might actually want the flat thing here. I wish the music kept playing on the screen. Stop is great here because they can't fuck me up while I'm stopped, only while I'm an egg. But they come at you so fast that you're kind of just gonna get hit by one, and there's not too much you can do about it, it seems like. Let me put this on the board. I guess I'll get rid of Gru. I guess this is where we want Chunk, maybe, to be able to fall. Okay. Oh, I hit back by mistake. Fuck. Okay, well, I think that's the right idea, though. This is a crazy level. I'm gonna move in such a way that you're avoiding all these cubes. Start going straight forward. I think you mostly move fast enough that they can't reach you. Just go straight to it, because that would be really funny. Okay. Nice. It sure did. A ball attacking me there. Okay. Thing can still get me in here, annoyingly. It keeps trying to go for me even if I turn on stop. Turn on big, try to hit the thing. Okay. Okay, nothing but clipping on this track. 2, the twins. So this is basically polyp, but there's only 2 of them. Okay, I see. This room looks awesome. Do I have to be... Oops. The little ball here. Ball? Nope, that's still too big. Maybe blip? So we're used for blip. 250 max, fantastic. Can't tell if I'm just in a loop right now. I'll let it run a bit longer. I think it's like a big... Okay. This game is one of the best things I've ever experienced at trying to convey the scale of the infinite. Like, it's obviously finite. There's obviously some kind of shenanigans at play here to make it look much bigger than it is, but it feels like beyond comprehension. Like, it feels like it's about like degrees of infinity, right? Okay. Oh, that's cool. There've been a couple levels that are like really, really memorable. The one where you're like trapped inside a little ball that you can't get out of, and you can get a deity power up by growing really big, and there's like these big things around you that are like almost human shaped, but not quite. That was really cool. Unknown oasis, impure field. Okay, this again. It's definitely bucket list to play this game on acid, though. You said it, so to 100% it's like 10 hours or so-ish? But if you played it before, it's more like 6-7 hours. Oh, this place looks awesome. 12 to do everything on your first playthrough. and do everything as get an all clear on every stage. Plutocracy. This game, there's this concept in Buddhism about how, like, you know, there's only certain entities that are capable of becoming enlightened. Usually just humans, of course, right? But the idea that, like, you know, you could be reincarnated as, like, a demigod, and even the demigods can't become enlightened because they are so divorced from suffering. They're just like, they can do whatever they want, you know? So only a human who is intelligent and can experience suffering is able to be enlightened. This game kind of makes me think of that because it's like, I'm like a god now, and I want to go back to not being a god. I kind of want to get off the ride. I kind of want to exit samsara too, right? But I long for the period when I was weaker. But the game was only amazing because I knew that becoming a god was inevitable. It's really cool. Plutocracy. See. This is a really beautiful piece of art for you to, like, kind of make your own meaning out of it. There's a lot of, like, striking images, I think. And they're not presented randomly, I would say. I think there is a rhyme and reason to, like, you know, when you go to the Earth level, the chain of Earth levels followed by the, like, section where you can go to, like, the chair company. Like, some of it's intended to be funny, obviously, and the game is quite funny. It has a lot of gags. I love Cruelty Squad. I'll defend Cruelty Squad to the death, and I'll play every game that the Cruelty Squad dev puts out, but I think that this is, like, almost a more mature take on a lot of that game's ideas. I think that game is, like, really incredible and one of the best games I've ever played, but it can't quite get away from the, haha, isn't this funny? Like, right, like this is all a big joke. It's a joke that the game looks bad. It's a joke that the audio sounds bad. And I think that for the most part, Cruelty Squad rises above that. It's like, well, yeah, it sounds bad and that's funny, but also the game's really good. So does that actually matter, right? Why is that important to you? Here, it's like, it's funny for 2 minutes and then it just fucking rules the rest of the time. Like, it stops being funny and it's just really great. You know, this is just the aesthetic that I want to go for this game. And no, I'm not punking you, right? Oh, shit. Can still go out of the walls there. Okay, good to know. Whoa. This would be a cool game to do challenge runs for, I think. like let you unlock certain forms, but either say some forms are off limits, or like do like a mod or something that imposes a strict kind of order in which you have to unlock them. Obviously, that's not what the base game should be, because the base game, it's very important that you have that total freedom to fucking break the game if you want to. Machination 66. Let's go to the one that's further down, so we've already been to Machination. I like this song a lot. Clip into this place. Another way in around the back. Oh, can I not clip through this wall? That's interesting. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Consubstantiation. More energy in these levels. Seven seconds, really. We could try to stand in the middle of them and activate Grower, maybe, because I do have a ton of energy now. Oops, wrong button. Let's see, 1100 might not be enough, but I'll give it a shot. Not quite. Okay. Whoops. That's almost fast enough, but not quite. I might just not be able to do this. I guess it's a good opportunity to play with some of my other power-ups that I haven't used yet. Get was the one that was $9.99. I don't even know what that does. I accidentally turned my polyp into get. I didn't mean to do that. I think I unequipped something too, but I'll have to figure out what it was. Oops. Okay. What does this do? Does it, like, just pick stuff up if you're close enough to it or something? But I don't really have the energy to grab all of them here. Maybe if I have more energy available for big, that'll get me there. I might do it. Oh, we ran out close to the end. Oh, 4 out of 10? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Is it all of them on this stage? No way. Not with that time limit. I was like, if it's those 7, I could totally do that. I didn't even see that it was 10. Fuck, man. Okay. Well, let's keep looking at other stuff here. Maybe Deity could have done it. I love that Deity is one-time use and there's no other explanation. It's fucking great. Ghost is the one where you fall through the ground. More explicit clipping tool. What does not do? Cease to be. Which is cool. It helps you to see stuff. I already know what up is. What grapple is. I could try to grapple in there because grappling is really fast, but aiming gets really hard. I don't think I really understood what pump did. Maybe I have to be in the air for pump to make any sense. What is pump supposed to do? Oh, Tines was super expensive and I never got a chance to try it. We had this in the tutorial. It's like break shit, if I recall. It actually is really fast. So the nice thing about getting big is that it doesn't set off the timer because you're touching them all the time. You're touching the first one all the time. Maybe I can do it with Twin, if I can find a way to leave one of them behind. Pump interacts with physics objects. I'd like to be able to do with Twin is separate them in some way. And then leave one behind on top of this guy. That's my trail. It helps me to kind of figure out what the fuck I'm doing, where I've been, where I'm going. I could just bail on this one, but I want to see if I have something that makes sense for it. I don't want to leave through the chair hole. I'm pretty deep in here right now. Oh, I do? Okay, thank you. Then I'll just move on. I was just worried this is my one chance to get all this. Appreciate it. Forgot I did have spider. Did I just equip spider on something? I don't understand how that works. Oh, okay, I guess maybe I was technically, like, in the air before when I tried to use spider. Oh, okay, I missed that. That's the fun part, you don't. Okay, so I can probably do the thing where I drill in. Let's try to do spider here, just to see how it works. I still, like, technically not touching the ground. Is that why it's not working? It's okay. Yeah, no worries. Most of them, it's pretty clear what they do, what their use case is. So we want ghost here, I think. I don't think I'm hard required to have it at this point, but... Oh, I ran out of energy. Really? Is ghost, like, crazy expensive? It's pretty fucking expensive. Okay. That's based on distance. Wow, they they cost ghost extremely aggressively, given that you can get it for free with polyp. Yeah. I guess it's more reliable than polyp. The way polyp works, I'll try to explain it here. I'll maybe use it to get in here. Polyp separates you into, like, 6 entities, and your center of gravity is between all 6 of the entities. So if I turn into polyp here, and I drop some of these balls off the edge, my center of gravity is now between these balls, right? So I start to sink through the floor. I did it. I don't think there's any other use case for polyp than that. Okay. Whoa. Those are really cool. Fuck you, man. Leave me alone. I'm trying to be an egg. I long for egg. You guys are dicks, you know that? Thank goodness for stop. They can bump into each other, which gives me some room. Let's go big to try to hit the thing. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Leave me alone. I'm trying to be an egg. I love that egg is your base form. That's cool. Outside Samsara! Hey, I told you! It made me think of Samsara. I guess that's an obvious direction to take it. That's cool. Awesome. I gotta show this game to Andrea. She would probably be very turned off by the visuals and not be able to enjoy it, but maybe I could explain the gist of it. She has a minor in religious studies, focusing on Tibetan Buddhism. It's like, I feel like I'm gonna beat this game and I'm just gonna like cease to be. I'm gonna descend out of my chair and become an energy being, right? I think if you dropped acid at the start of this game and then played it until you beat it, you would peak at some amazing point, probably around the time that you get to the Earth level, depending on if you know if you're doing or not. You would beat it right around the time you were finished. It would be amazing. It's fucking good shit. Really good. We escape Samsara! I want to stay on the roller coaster. Go now. Okay. Linear exaltation. Okay, so I can return to Earth and be a bodhisattva? Is that what we're saying here? Oops. Yes. Still simulation chamber. Stay here. The Earth map is a way for me to visit all of the sublevels from Earth. I love that. I love that all the Earth, once you get to Earth, it's like this like insane, impossible hell maze of all these rooms that have like nonsense names and numbers and you can't make any heads or tails of it. You like start to see structure. You see like the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? Yeah. So can I return to this level at will now? I forget. Jesus, what fucking level was it that led me to... I think Unknown Oasis Impure Field will start to get me there. Earth. Oh, Outside Samsara is already available on level select if I back out right now. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, so this is like, you know, you reach enlightenment, and rather than leaving, you come back in order to help other people reach enlightenment. So you get this little map that lets you revisit all of the Earth levels. And then one of the exits is the Earth map, which is where I already am. So I assume this is like taking the chair factory map. Okay. That's cool. All right, so in theory, I can go to site now, and we're safe. Share factory. There's outside Samsara. Yeah, I was a little bit stressed when I wasn't getting checkpoints, but it's important for the story, I think, that once you go to Earth, you kind of have to go through this maze at length. Whoa, is that the developer? Okay, yeah. Because the tutorial level, we got something that had that guy's face. Just self, illusion. But you can't be... I love the cost for self. What does it do? It depends on... If I just be and I'm like trapped in this spot, that's fucking incredible. Let me try to do it in midair just to see. I love that. I love that it's draining increasingly more energy over time. So Samsara was a cool word for a spell in Persona. Yeah, Samsara is like, you know, our mortal realm. It's the endless cycle of death and rebirth that is existence. It is suffering, literally. And so, like, you know, living and dying and being born again and living again is like being on a roller coaster. And sometimes you want to ride the roller coaster and you want to do everything you can on the roller coaster. You know, sit in the front, sit in the back, stand up on the ride, jump off the ride, do everything conceivable. But at some point you want to get off the ride, which is going outside Samsara. Let's see, if I die with self active, does anything special happen? Probably not, but it's okay. Okay. Cool. Non-linear exaltation stairs. Linear exaltation. Let's do the linear exaltation. I've had a day of non-linearity. This game rules so hard though, like it's really, really, really fucking good. And it's a game. That's my favorite part. If it was just an artsy walking simulator project, I think it would be equally meritorious, but that it's really fun to like collect all the upgrades and get all the energy and find a unique solution to each of the screens is really cool. I think it's pretty accessible. I have to think, well, okay, the graphics are obviously not accessible. I love how this screen is like the most sensical screen in the game. Like the textures are the most normal. That's really cool. If someone can get past what the game looks like, I think that whether you're good at video games or not, you could probably figure it out. Because they give you so many power-ups. You'd be able to do enough, I think, to make progress. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, that was cool. They did that effect where it looks like it's concave, but it's actually convex. Okay. There's still a thing below me. Okay, I see. Okay, so I do need to deal... I can't completely depend on the track to get me there. So we could turn on Tyne when I get to the end. That was pretty strong before. Okay, let's try to... egg it up. Classic tire type situation, right? Hey. Whoa! Experiment ending. Exaltation. Exaltation at the threshold of ubiquitous godhood. I like the text scrolling up to the side like that. That's a nice touch. Abandoning divine ambition. Sam Atlas, music by DL Solo. I still want to, like, try to collect some of this stuff, but this game is so fucking cool. It might be one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's really, really great. I get it. You reached an ending, yeah. I'll wait to give my thoughts then until... whatever. I'll get on an ending and then I'll give my final thoughts, but... I don't think I can get to the exit. I have to use the... oh, the mouse moves this thing. Here, let me... I can get out of linear exaltation. I can go check out what non-linear exaltation is like. Hi, Ben. I heard a rumor that you were a baby. Looks like there's some energy back here. I want to get that, what I was calling the Act 2 feeling back of like, oh, it's going to be crazy difficult to get all of the unlocks. And now I have 1400 energy and I can't like reclaim that ever because I already know, I know too much. I have the curse of knowledge, right? But that, I feel like that's kind of what the game is about too, that feeling of going from not having enough to having too much, right? It works for me anyway. Hey guys, what's up? So now that's all clear. Ubiquitous godhood. You can leave and go get fast. Go very fast. Turn to egg. Oh, shit. Really easy to bump into the thing that makes you fly there. Oh, that's interesting. What happens to the texture when you get all of those? Okay. I still think that this game would have been very difficult to, like, plan. How do you keep track of this shit in your head, right? Back of this little tube? It's outside the tube. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Gotta, like, clip my way in there. Whoa. Ending ubiquitous godhood. Theocracy. So how many endings are there? This is interesting. Like there's just being like a straightforward maze there with the hands holding. fall forever here? I'm not sure. 9 endings, okay. I didn't have epilepsy before, I do now. I don't know if there's an objective in this screen, but maybe that's the point. Yeah, no worries. Definitely the most intense it's been for the game. I'm just gonna keep flying in a direction for a bit here. There is an exit somewhere. Okay. If I just keep flying in a direction, is that helpful, or should I try to, like, look for something specific? Should be near the start. Okay, thanks. So don't leave the like features of the level. Oh, I see it. Thank you. Same exit, I assume. I don't know if those are 3 different levels, 3 different exits. I guess we'll see. That is different. Like Mandelbrot sets? However you pronounce that name. Whoa. I love the hands. I think it's just our regular mechanics again, right? I go big. It's enough to hit it. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So we're back to not having our usual abilities here. Theocracy versus ostracize. Let's do ostracize since it's further away. Interesting. Back here. How the hell do we get to Scallion? Oh, don't go to Endoplastic. Does it explicitly intend for me to be an egg in this level? It's hard to say. I could definitely be smaller, so there's form. You said blip is the tiniest one. There's stuff through that wall, but I don't know if that's actually that helpful. How far is the exit from here? That's Ento. We want to get to Scallion, which is way down there. Just so I can see what the fuck is going on. Let's try this really quick. I think I hit the other one. I think I was closer to the other one. Okay. I could try to ghost through there next time. Back to ostracize. I like this little cave you go into. It's pretty cool. Oh, I see. That was how I was supposed to get that. Okay, hold on. I cheesed my way into it last time. We need to try to download the soundtrack. I really like it. Ball? Too big of ball? Bowl, perhaps? I guess 2 is pretty small. Yeah. Assume it's the same deal, though, where it's like it's the center of gravity between the 2 little balls. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, little balls. This is really cool. Here we go. Oh, this feels promising. Keep trying to drop further if we can. Oh, I guess I hit it with one of my balls. I see it down there. Okay. Scallion, of course. It was so obvious. The far wall. 0.0001 to the 0. Yeah, sure. Why not? And this is from... This is a totally different track from doing the non-linear exaltation. Fire. Infernal spinning fling. Pretty expensive. What the fuck? Okay, so it's like tire. It's super tire. It looks like it's super tire. Fire is into launch, I see. Digital anti-god, inverted exclamation point. And then a bunch of weird fucking digits. So you want to do digital anti-god or a bunch of weird fucking digits? We gotta do the weird fucking digits, right? I mean, like, come on. Yep, of course. Okay. The absolute real. 0 to the 0? Sure. It's honestly wild that this is the same game as some of the earlier levels. I think everything from Earth on is like feels like a completely different experience. The absolute real. This place looks cool. Earth. Is life a simulation? 33.33. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's another one there. Beyond ubiquitous, negative 0 to the 0. So that X is going to be an exit rather than a warp, right? So maybe I can hit that first to get it saved. All the infinite spirits, computer lodge and body below, gods in their heavens, novel mind edge heralds, divine upheaval. I will go. I like the big ass spiders. Whoa, gnarly. Okay, this is similar to the level we were on a second ago. Send me back to the beginning? No, ritual manuscript. Okay, we're in a kind of more traditional maze now, it seems like. More like obvious objects with like intended textures and stuff on them now. Instead of just being weird shapes, you know? Whoa. Oh, I think that's the text that's on the loading screen. Okay. Just one energy, all clear. Which means there's no exit from here, right? Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do here then. Ritual manuscript is itself a level. The far wall. Oh, this would be 0 degrees, I see. Exit I still don't have there. Digital anti-god. Why not? Whoa, that sucks. Okay. This was only when I loaded in that it did that. Very unpleasant sound. Oh, there's shit up there. Okay. Just like waste energy here because I have so much of it. I'm gonna die here though if I can't hit that thing like now. Ending exegesis. Computer again, becoming super intelligent. Experiment was gone. Computer grew incredible. Bloods remained, other endings deeper down. Really don't like that sound. Okay, digital anti-gods all clear. Digital simulation chamber I didn't do, I guess. Pretty funny. 99999 test. Goes to the floor here, I guess. I wish the music would play on the screen. I don't like interrupting it. Yeah. Is it my velocity or something? How many seconds I've been playing for? Oh, now I have max energy. This might have been an actual test screen. I know what those are. Nothing, okay. It's a matter of like doing something like the grow power and seeing what happens. Still die. Not infinite. Can't tell if I'm getting closer to that. Is there an exit from this screen? I didn't get an all clear when I loaded in, or at least I didn't think I did. I don't think so. Let's see what I was. Oh, it's like a way to... Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't think that's getting closer. But I also can't see what I've left behind at all. I'll let it go till 500. Yeah, I think that's static. Okay. Nine tests. Oh, it is listed as all clear. Okay, I see. There's 2 energy and digital simulation chambers still. I'm gonna go over by a little bit because I had to stop earlier to panic about not recording. Make up, it's like 10 minutes of time or something. I guess technically there's energy in this level, but I don't see them. Oh, there it is. Is it like super obviously on the starting floor here? Okay, I see it now. I think that means I'm done here now, too. All clear, all clear. That's forever ago. Earth doesn't get an all clear, but maybe never gets an all clear because of the map? Or does it eventually if you do everything from the Earth map? Stuff to get in... Linear exaltation. It's probably right where I start, right? Yeah. Become the pogo champ. Yep, that's what that is. So it just makes you bounce if you switch into it? Okay. I really, really like this game soundtrack. Okay. I still need energy from here? What the... Where... The 0.2 energy, where the fuck... Let me try to look around and see if I can see it. It's straight above me, okay. All clear, all clear. Try to get all this stuff on the outside here. Really? There was shit here that I didn't do? I guess I almost never look up. Just if I can't find something, it's because I needed to look up and didn't. Pages of a book or something. So the room fading to black makes those a little bit easier to see. Icon. Iconic full-size sins. This is similar to stop, but it costs me something. So what's the difference between that and stop? I can't tell. Yeah, all clear. All clear. Do all the ones that I know I've already done and try to get all clears on them, and then I'll start working back on the innermost stuff from before. Let me use the mouse here, so I'm struggling to click on this guy. Cheer factory, all clear. Okay. Really? Is that on the left somewhere? X site doesn't get an all clear either, it looks like. Oh, the real 0 degrees? Looks like Earth again. Let's see. So something else on that screen I haven't done? Okay. I feel like I've been here before. This looks familiar. Yeah, that's how I got outside Samsara. Okay, thanks for telling me about it then. Does it have a marker on it somewhere? That one? Okay. Oops. Wrong button, my bad. Use chunk here. Hey, they said the thing. That's cool. Following that whole time, that's cool. Cannon end, no kidding. This is the end of the game. One more little guy. Shout out to Aggro Crab, yeah. Well, if that's the canon ending, I can give my final thoughts there, and we'd be wrapping significantly early from the 9-hour How Long to Beat you put it on for. I guess I put it up to you, Spiky. I can give you a minor, like, partial refund. It'll only be like a couple hours worth or something. Or we can do another session and try to clean up all the other side stuff. What do you think? But I mean, I'm enjoying it, but seems like as good a stopping point as any. That should have all clear, because it said I had it, but... Still a lot to do. Okay, then we'll plan on another session next week. Okay. Yeah, I do like all of the different levels. Let's see. Missed 2 exits from here? And massively sequence broke to get here? Really? Oh, right. I never found a way out of here. Maybe I can ghost out of here? I bet that's what I need to do here. That's cool. Yeah, I really like this room. It's very memorable. This room made me think of, like, God staring at me. I was trapped in a hole. Enter the lies. You're lying. Oh, that's cool. I thought maybe it was intending me to try to clip my way back there. I did see that there is a direct path to get in there. I can try to get in the normal way next time. Be pretty fast with that, shit. I have an easy way to do that very quickly, unless if this warpy thing shoots me through them. I can try that. That's it. Okay. The Railway of Lies. Ghost clip through this to get down there. And I'm dead. Oh, I see. It's like your big reward for collecting all that shit up to that point. Gotcha. I thought maybe it was just supposed to be once you get here, we're gonna enter into a new phase of play where you have significantly more resources. Give you challenges that assume that you have solved that. Now we're about at time. Let me try to ghost into this one more time really quick. I don't have enough. Okay. Yeah, so future Marstead, just keep going through all the levels to try to unlock all the stuff. Maybe focus on exploring levels for the first time before really hunkering down and getting every last bit of energy. And you can go back and clean up the energy depending on how much time is remaining. This game fucking rules. I really, 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 really like it. Thank you for sharing it. It speaks to me. I get it. I think it works really well as a art project, and it works really well as a game. And it's got some really fun ideas. And I would encourage anyone who didn't watch the stream to play it. If you watch the stream, you already know too much. You have the curse of knowledge. You probably can't enjoy it as much. But if you know people who are into shit like this, get them to play it and watch them play it, because you're only going to get to see that playthrough one time, and then they'll never be able to play it again the same way because they're going to know too much. Really cool.